I don't know how many times I've tried to record the intro to this video. I just can't do it. So I'm just going to roll into it. I'm sorry it's not polished. But I think that when you see the violence, the two mainstream acts of violence that have happened in this last week, if it's not making you sick to your stomach, there's something wrong. As of the recording of this video, Charlie Kirk just got shot. If you have a chance to see the video, I don't recommend you watch it. You're grown, you can do what you want, but there are some things that you just can't unsee. And please pray that he's okay. They haven't made an official statement. I'll leave that at that. And then Iryna Zarutska was stabbed to death before that. There's a racial component that I'm going to address. We'll talk about it with the Iryna stabbing. And let me, this is not lost on me. Let me preface this. Violence happens every single day, all around the world. I'm not making light of that. And there's plenty of people who suffer. What I would like to highlight for you, though, is that there are powers in the media, powers out there, who cherry pick stories that are particularly heartbreaking, gut-wrenching. That's what they put in front of you. Because what it does psychologically is it causes certain people who maybe would have never been violent or rose up or taken some kind of action, certainly not a violent one. It causes those people to perhaps consider it. It pushes them closer and closer to the edge. This stuff is used on purpose. Certainly, Charlie Kirk is a high-profile figure in the conservative wing, and so that would have made the news regardless. But what I hope people don't miss here is that the killer of Iryna was, and I'm not going to say their names, was a black man. The shooter of Charlie Kirk was a white man. So please, and I'm only talking to the people who actually want solutions, not to the people who want the violence. This video isn't for you. If you're saying, got that side or got that side, that is the evil that this channel is trying to expose, honestly. But I hope that people who are looking for solutions and answers notice that the common denominator is not skin color in both of these instances. It's the human heart, ideology. I feel like, as long as we remain, people are hurt. People are angry. People are godless. And actually, I take that back. People are not godless. Their God is themselves. And the problem with that is when everybody sets the highest standard for themselves and there is no higher standard, some people's highest standard allows them to murder people. Some people's highest standard allows them to commit acts of violence because they feel or perceive that they have been wronged. And again, what this channel tries to do is to expose this, because I'm telling you, folks, there is a concerted effort, I won't mention by who, to see tensions rise. And tensions cannot rise forever. Everything has a tensile strength. Everything has a breaking point. You can only put so much tension on a people, on a nation, on a group, until it starts to give way into darkness, into evil, and into violence. And so I hope that enough people are out there who see where this is going and will help cool the temperature and have productive conversations. This video is a productive conversation. It is recognizing both sides, regardless of ideology, political affiliation, all these different kinds of things. The problem is people feel wronged and they're hurt, and then they blame that hurt on one category, whether it be left wing or right wing or black people or white people, Democrats, Republicans. young people, old people, rich people, poor people. All that I would like to do with this channel is to show that the common denominator is none of those things. The common denominator is an evil heart, a godless heart. But violence happens every day. I understand that. Let me try to address the racial component of this. Because at least with the Iryna stabbing, horrible thing, the racial component of it is really hot right now. Let me liken it to a family recipe or a family heirloom. People can pass down trauma. When you hear stories of your parents or grandparents or great grandparents talk about the evils they experienced from this group or that group, you don't like those people. And it may not be because of anything somebody directly did to you, but they did it to yours, your lineage, your family, your people, your tribe, right? And so you kind of have the ick toward them. It happened in the past with slavery, now with black people. It's happening now with the violence we see in the black community, and and white people are getting fed up. Okay, again, I'm trying to make this a productive conversation. You can tell where it's going. You can tell where all this is going. It's not good. And that's the crazy part. Usually just saying something like that would be enough for regular people to be like, "Whoa, okay. Let's calm down. Let's cool everything down." But you see, there's something different about people today and about even these younger generations. They almost like the anarchy. They almost want the chaos. They want to push it to the edge because there really is only one outcome for a self-serving, self-worshiping, godless society. And that is that when everyone's a god, all the gods fight. So we'll see who the real one is. Fight evil.